You can't time travel. But your phone has the internet from 5 years in the future. What do you search for first? Lottery numbers, stock prices, my name. Edit. Whoa. I didn't expect anything. Many thanks for the awards and upvotes. Naked in 08. Won the lottery in 2021. Made brilliant investments in the stock market between 2021 and 2024. Sadly, they were murdered during a home invasion gone wrong in their new house in late 2024. Be careful what you wish for. This is exactly what I was thinking, lol. Hey op, cherish 2015 while you can. Okay. Sound advice. Man, I wish I had taken advice like that back then. In 2015 all I wanted was the time to pass quicker, and now I wish it had passed slower. Cure for type 1 diabetes. Doctors have been saying it's 5 years away for a while now. I was diagnosed 8 years ago, and they were saying it back then too. 26 years. Said it then too. 4 years ago. 2 pushes up glasses thanks /u/Thebredman 42069. What a team player. Biggest crisis in the last 5 years. That'd be depressing. Probably brings up America post-election. You mean what once was America? After the election. The country shattered like glass and never fully mended. All sports betting wins of the last 5 years. I don't need them all. I just need the biggest upsets. No, just need a group of 11. 11 team parlays offer odds of about 1,233:1. Take out a sketchy cash loan of $10k. Make the bet, and you won $12 million. Why not just look up the Powerball lottery numbers and then bet a large chunk of money from your lottery win on those odds and then disappear into obscurity while making money off the stock market passively? I mean, you could do that. I wonder what a bookie would say if you asked for a $1 million bet on an 11 team parlay, lol. I'm sure they would say no on the off chance it's right, and now they're out $2 billion. Betty White and Keith Richards. I assume they'll both be alive, but I want to know for sure. I'm fairly certain the Rolling Stones have been Weekend at Bernie's eyeing Keith Richards for the past 4 or 5 years. IDK. I'm pretty sure he embalmed himself with cigarettes, but forgot to die first, so now he's immortal. And whiskey, lots of whiskey. If that worked, Lemmy would still be with us. I'd search to see if The Winds of Winter has been published yet. Sadly, Op said 5 years into the future only. The death of the author within that time frame is actually very realistic though. I've actually given up going past book 2 of the series because I can't stand the idea of the story not getting finished and being completely unsatisfied with Game of Thrones again. Book 3 is the best. I would start a blog on my PC and then switch to my phone to check if it now has updates from the future. If so, my future self could talk to my present self. I could read about my mistakes and try to avoid them. If a post disappears, that would mean that I did it right. Reminds me of a story I read where a character can use short-range time travel as long as he doesn't meet himself, and he needs to open a combination lock. So he thinks to himself, here's what I'll do. I'll try the combination 0, 0, 0, 0. If it works, I'll write good job. The combination is 0, 0, 0, 0 on a piece of paper. Otherwise I'll write nope. Try 0, 0, 0, 1 apostrophe. Then I'll go back to this morning and open my closet and slip the note into the pocket of these pants I put on this morning. So now I can check my pocket for a note, and if the note starts with nope, then I'll try the combination it suggests, and then write a new note with that combination plus 1, and send it back the same way. Logically, I'll only have to go back and try it at most 2 times. The other copies of me will be unaware that they are stuck in a time loop until we finally guess the right combination. Therefore I'll check my pocket now, and logically the note should say good job and have the correct combination. Otherwise I'll wind up erasing my memory of having the wrong combination when I change the past. So he reaches into his pocket and pulls out a note, and it is recognizably his own handwriting, but twisted and somehow agonized looking, and the note has water damage, soot smudges, and little drops of blood, and all it says is don't F with time. so he abandons that plan and just blasts the lock off. I'd like to read this story. What's it called? Nintendo Directs. Then I'll make predictions for a lot of things Nintendo will do, but I'll phrase it in an increasingly implausible way. After a few directs, people will hopefully catch on and start believing everything I say. After 5 years, assuming I can't look into the future again, I'll start making random mess up and watch the internet argue about my predictions. Surely this can't be real, but his track record is impeccable. Brilliant. Imagine the Smash character leaks. Fire Emblem, 3 Houses reveals 3 new Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC options. IGN ATZ, Lawrence, and Cyril. How close are we to be able to go to Mars? News headline from 2025. NASA plans to return to the moon in 2029. Ugh. Perpetually always 4 years out. Return to the moon by Georgia R. Martin. Stock prices in 2025. Save up to buy a share. Profit. That's how you get Van Damned. The guy from Bloodsport and Time Cop is going to kick my ass. That's actually kinda awesome. I read that as Lickmeyer, and I'm not sorry. 2020 election results lol. Hopefully doesn't turn your lol to call. 2024 election results. Google. Bangaruba Kistiko's real name. 2024 presidential candidates. Ivanka Trump. R. Jimmy Carter's corpse. D. He won the primaries to Bernie Sanders. I know he's 95. But if Jimmy Carter dies in the next 4 years, I'm blaming you. Heavy update there yet? Heavy update. Updated the localization files, removed sniper. I'd try to be like Bill Murray's character by the end of Groundhog Day. Find out if there's any needless deaths from preventable accidents that I may be able to change. Obviously I'd have won the lotto too. This would give me plenty of resources and free time to become a local superhero edit based on the show early edition from the 90s. The only problem I could see with this scenario would be people trying to understand your selection process. Like, why did you save her from a car accident that day? My son was in a car accident only 2 miles away. Why didn't you save him? It certainly would turn as the rescues started to rack up. The other issue is the butterfly effect. The future will change based on /u/Megalomore's actions. Those changes compound themselves until the future looks nothing like what Op has foreseen. The surest things to be changed are things that happen nearly at random, such as car accidents. If so and so left their house 10 seconds later, the drunk driver would have hit a telephone pole instead of so and so, for example. So all the predictions would quickly be rendered inaccurate. Well, yes, but also, Op didn't specify what the phone's capabilities are, so I'd like to believe that it would change based on actual changes in time. Minecraft cave update. And then you find out that they've changed like every aspect of Minecraft for the better, except for caves. They're still boring. Even worse, you get no specifications on how they turned out, only that they exist, and you still have to wait that time. Not necessarily. You're using the internet. Just download the latest version, so you could theoretically play with the people in the future, as long as it doesn't require Windows 11. But I suppose you could download that as well. Bitcoin price history. November 21st, 2021. $126. 000. $126. 000 apostrophe SOUNDS about right. Lottery numbers the last 5 years. Easy peasy. Week 1. Buy a ticket. Win the lottery. Week 2. Buy a ticket. Publicly post the winning numbers 3 minutes before the draw. Week 3. Publicly post the winning numbers 2 days in advance. Watch as everyone buys tickets with those numbers. Wins the jackpot. Then gets less than the value of their ticket as the prize pool is split between everyone. They do something similar in Peaky Blinders with a racehorse. Only in their plan the horse loses the 3rd race. So you would give fake numbers in week 3 and your winnings will be higher. I ducking love Peaky Blinders. I stopped watching after season 4. Is it still good? Well, I went to Reddit and found this post. Hello from 2015. You couldn't have given us a heads up a couple of years ago. GTA 6's release date. GTA V Remastered 2 will be out by then. Skyrim will be ported to the TV in your GTA V apartment too. Nah, Microsoft bought them to prevent more random appliance Skyrim. Elder Scrolls 6 Gamma Play. You mean Skyrim for the Samsung fridge. Ghislaine Maxwell suicide date. Testimony date. -1. Find out when the coronavirus was eradicated and invest in stocks accordingly. It took 181 years to eradicate smallpox. Post-vaccine. Oh my god. I hope it is not a long wait this time. Completely eradicating a disease isn't required for it to no longer be a globe-stopping threat. Once a vaccine, and there will be one, gets rolled out to a good portion of the population, it'll stop controlling our lives like it currently is. I've played Pandemic, can confirm.